drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all
We also got a new suit.
San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Okay, then we're going to the bus depot first.
Three suspects in the can and one on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KTPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
Okay, so after this, I'm not sure if we're heading to the Crystal Ballroom. I don't know. We know that she was alive at 1:30, according to him.
Slow and steady, come on!
I've already forgotten about which bus it was.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots. Isn't that the
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
My acting coach says I have real talent.
stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop that caught her.
I'll need to run.
You're hurting me.
The heck?
It looks like we're going to be driving.
We're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
So we're going with the flow, or let's go with the flow. Oh no, we forgot about the oh, we forgot about him. No, he's running after us probably. Oh damn, I thought he was in. He's so slow. That's the second time we forget about him.
What's the lie?
Get in.
All-American 7-4, let's go get him.
Let's go this way.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
He's like dying of boredom. This way. Still no bus. See a bus?
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Is some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers and left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
I think Dad will then take us to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
All points now point to that. We have investigated enough. I don't think it's the husband. I don't think it's the sailor. Everything points down here. And the question is, why would he do it? Robbery? Or some body next to the victim? So, I think so.
Please, Phelps. The siren.
Is that our guy?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay close to center. You need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buck's out. Down.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it.
We're just going to kill them? What for? Can we do that? Oh, nice.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Is it a newspaper?
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it as soon as you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest?
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
You can't do this.
Circumstantial.
Oh, hello.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
And the rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
That's basically all we need.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy?
One last stop. Will also be the last stop for tonight. Oh wait, no, yeah. I forgot about you again. That's the third time. Get in.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
So we have to break him.
We're going this way.
Let's see. I think that's new. Like that.
I gave his wife a tap. I said, all Karen fucking for. I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
Is it in first?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
Was he? He wasn't. We found the purse.
You were
She
up
was
on the
there.
hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me,
Oh, yeah.
Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
Yeah, well, we do have. Well, he mentioned that, but yeah, it's the purse.
We have you cold, Ackerman. Her purse and the ballroom ticket were in your lean-to. Tell us why you did it.
I kill because people need killing. It's what I was trained to do.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Yeah,
A
good.
man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Yeah, not too bad. Case notes. An early visitor to Hobocamp might have offered a lead, but good luck finding a court witness. Now we're just gonna kick off the next one, then we will be stopping for the night.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
He's also drunk.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Okay. Should have it saved.
And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
When exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Right. That will be it for tonight. We'll continue with this tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European Summertime. Can we just see how far we have gotten? We are pretty much halfway with all the cases. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you all tomorrow. Until then, take care and good night. Goodbye.